The living room, the living room, dot, dot, the living room, the living room, the living room, dot, dot, the living room, the living room, the living room. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of The Living Room. I am your main man, Mr. Starvin Artist, giving you Rent realness today because my co-host said I look like one of the characters from Rent. But you know.
Yeah, what's up, your boy? I'm your boy Jaye. And we're gonna keep up with a tradition that we've had these past few weeks of having our special guest host. But this girl is not anybody special. She's our main girl.
Special.
Well, I mean, she's our girl that's always here holding us down.
You do not want him to give a eulogy at your funeral. That's all I'm saying.
Tiffany, come off this bed and come holler at us.
What up, Tiffany?
Wait, not no one special though. What?
No. I was like,
that came out totally wrong.
It came out wrong. We're gonna fire the person on the teleprompter.
Who writes the words?
Mr. Jaye.
No, you are our. It's Tiffany Ryan.
Hey, Tiffany's here.
No one special.
Fresh from the bed.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Well, we had lots of cool things that happened over the week, so let's get it started with the return of being Mary Jane.
Yeah, being Mary Jane's back. BET Wednesdays.
BET Wednesdays.
Yes.
Yeah. Wednesdays?
No, it's actually
It's on
Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
Tuesdays at 10.
Tuesdays at 10. And so we came back with a 2-hour premiere. And as we left off last week, not last week, but last season, Mary Jane had a car collision accident where her car turned over and we didn't know what happened to her. But now we know that her face looks like, oh my God.
Like somebody threw hot grits on it.
It was awful. And I mean, like, her face was so tore up. And she looked like Frankenstein, basically.
Yeah.
And so.
I was so tore up, but what kind of accident does that to your face, though?
She
when
must have
you
went through the
flip over,
windshield or
though.
something,
Like,
yeah.
you flip over and then
Like,
she
if the airbag would have exploded, her face was burned.
No,
but
but it looked like that's what it was burnt to on the side.
Was
but then
burnt.
she ran into like something on the side though. She ran into something on the side. But one thing that has not changed about Mary too is this stank attitude that she has. Like she has a come on, Rattles. She has such a stank
I think her attitude is a part of her though. Why would it change?
Oh my God! You would think that something traumatic happens to you that
it would change
you would be a little.
No.
You don't come in there and be like, why is this covered? Let me see my face.
It would be like a humbling experience.
Right.
Yeah.
Who we are is cemented in a crisis.
No, sir. This is a hot.
Oh no, yeah.
And so they get this plastic surgeon that comes in and works on her.
And he's a plastic surgeon from the heavens above because that girl's face looks like
Yes, I was like 3 weeks. I was like,
that was definitely not true because they probably would have to do more than one surgery to get her that.
So she's been in surgery for the next couple of years and when her face at the beginning of the episode.
Right,
and now she's like,
and she only
got a little.
Right, she just got a little eyelid like this.
Looks like she got foundation on a whole bunch of them, but she's doing all right.
Right. So she went to go. She went to go see. What's her name? Loretta. Because we found out Loretta Devine is a character that she actually crossed with, and Loretta had an accident and different things like that. So she went to talk to her, and basically was just checking in, and basically she apologized and said, "I'm sorry." And Loretta was basically telling her that she didn't have any health insurance. And it's just like, why don't you have health insurance?
Yeah.
Like, in this day and age of Obamacare.
Right.
Like,
Everyone
first of all, it's the
a lot of people still don't have
but it's the law.
But it's the law.
It's the law. You have to.
I know, but a lot of people, like, there's a lot to have car insurance. A lot of people don't got that either.
I'm just saying, no.
And then they'd be the one to hit somebody and can't pay.
But
that's usually the case.
The difference about not having car insurance and not having health insurance, when you file your taxes, you get penalized on your taxes.
That's if you're filing taxes.
Come on now, most of these people filing their taxes. And most of these people that can't listen. Most of the people that can't afford the health insurance be waiting for the
trying to get that
If you're like an undocumented citizen or something like that, you're not filing taxes.
You mean like
we're not talking about undocumented citizen. She's not an undocumented citizen.
Well, we don't know who she is.
Come on,
she could be from the west side of Zimbabwe. We don't know. They ain't said nothing about her.
Oh my goodness.
No.
So
she don't got it.
So she writes her a $3,000 check, which I'm like,
I
girl,
thought it was more than 3,000.
no, it was just, it
3,000.
was only, and which was
I
like,
mean, 3,000 is a lot of money. Sure.
not
Not really, not
no,
an accident.
It's a lot of money to write out of pocket to give to somebody.
Okay, but do you know
There's a
how
lot
much
of
your
money.
medical bill
Oh,
probably
sure.
is?
They were
Sure.
like, this pillow is
Yes,
$3,000.
right.
But no,
Yeah.
but no, I mean, when the last time
Them nasty
y'all been in
breakfasts.
car accidents before, right?
No.
You never been in a car accident?
No, and
It's been a long
Thank
time.
goodness.
I've been in one before, and I just had to say, y'all go. I was go talk to Allstate real quick, because I can't write you no check for nothing. So she
oh, I
check
wouldn't
out
be
of
able
pocket.
to either.
Yeah.
She probably check out of pocket.
Progressive will get
just to
Progressive
get-
get you.
I mean, this had nothing to do with her insurance. This was just her feeling sorry for
Yeah.
her, and she was in a situation where she could bless the lady, just to say, I know you're having a hard time.
Mm-hmm.
This does by no means justifies, me making up for anything. It was like a gift
Yeah.
to you.
And I mean her character seemed like $3,000 was like a good, okay, but no, you're gonna give me more because you're famous. Like $3,000, what is that to me?
Hello?
But for me, I'd have been like, oh, thank you.
Kind of been like,
That's the first check. I'd have been like, that's
yeah.
the first check.
I
And
mean,
then we'll
but
keep
yeah,
working from
you
there.
still would be talking to my insurance company.
Yeah.
Now, $3,000, that's a nice gift, but
Yes.
still,
Right.
you gotta pay for
Well,
the
yeah, I don't
stall,
think,
the
yeah,
I don't think
insurance,
it
all that.
didn't have anything to do with insurance. It was just she
Yeah.
felt sorry for her in a
yeah.
moment. And then speaking of which the $3,000, which no good deed goes unpunished. I mean, this is one of the just truest moments of that, because first of all, the company SNC calls Loretta's in because they are basically like,
We'll learn your character name next week. You're still new.
Yes,
Yeah,
Loretta.
right.
They call her in basically because they don't want her to sue them, and they don't want her to say what happened, so she has to sign this confidentiality agreement. And basically they want to offer her one amount, which I think is like $60,000. Loretta's like, no, I want $90,000. And they're like, what, $90,000? And Loretta though is smart. Okay,
Yeah.
she's very
Yeah.
smart, because she goes in and they think she's just some little hood, don't know nothing, uneducated lady. But she's like, wait a minute now. And she starts rolling down these facts, and they looking at her like, oh, well, maybe we underestimated
her,
you.
yeah.
So then the head of the company, the lady, basically was like, you know what? I'll just throw in $10,000 of my own money and give you $100,000.
Yeah.
And so she can't sue. But Loretta, being smart as she is, figures out that Mary Jane was not really protected in that cause. So she goes over there and she's basically like,
give me some more.
you give me some more. Right. You're my blessing.
Right.
The only thing with that though is like Mary Jane, if she was a real smart type joint, I mean Loretta really can't do nothing. She said she has the I guess the alcohol intake report, but I mean at the end of the day, she still has to go to trial for all that, and she might get off. I mean, I'm not going to pay somebody all this money, and then nothing may even come of it. So,
well, it's not that. It was the publicity.
Yeah,
that's what she did. She didn't want it to get out there.
Yeah,
she already. I think Mary Jane can forget about her job as it is anyway.
Well, yeah, but she didn't know that.
Go.
And Mary Jane, like any of us, would be like, honey, I don't have $25,000 to give you. Here's $5,000
right.
to give you, but I don't have $25,000. And so Loretta is basically like, well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back every 2 weeks. I know you get paid every 2 weeks, and you can give me $5,000 every 2 weeks until we get to $25,000. And I'm like, first of all, what is her paycheck that she
has?
$5,000 disposable.
I was like, I need to make her paycheck. If she's getting $5,000 every 2 weeks to give to her and still have money left over to pay her own stuff. Oh, child, now,
Like,
what you shaking? You make that money?
Oh, nah. You see, that's why I'm wearing this realness cap, because the shape up didn't happen today.
see, I went into the wrong field.
Right, I say that all the time.
Now, one of my things that if I was going to go her route of paying you $5,000 until I get $25,000, you're going to sign another confidentiality agreement
for me. Exactly.
I'm not just giving you $5,000, and then
I need to protect myself.
that's going to say that's all you coming for. Then you're not going to do that. So in the event you do that, right, because that's what's going to happen. One of the things that I love was homage to Bring It On, because when they were talking, and Loretta basically was like, bring it on, and Gabrielle was like, it's already been brought. Went back to her Bring It On days.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Oh, I love Gabrielle Union and Bring It On. That was like the movie. I remember watching that movie, and I was just like the whole time.
All the cheerleaders out there, y'all know what we're talking about.
I'm sexy. I'm cute. I'm popular to boot. I'm bitchin', gray hair. The boys I love to stare. I'm wanted. I'm hot. I'm
everything you're not.
Mary Jane basically gets replaced by a Hispanic person because the Hispanic coalition was basically like, there's not enough representation for Latinos and Latinas here, so that we need to see this representation, or we're gonna give SNC a big fat F on our report of their diversity report. Which is, I'm like, what? Do black people do that? Is there organizations of black people that go out and do that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, that's good, because we need, diversity is very important and different things like that. And so we get this person that he thought was Paula Patton.
I did think
I'm like, no.
He said that several times.
I thought it was Paula Patton.
No, it's not Paula
Is she Paula Patton? No, where are you?
And then so her youngest brother comes in and kind of tries to take care of her and cheer her up and stay with her, because sometimes when you when you're sick, you want to be around people. You may not need anything, but it's always good to know that somebody's there. But one of the conversations that he basically has, because he was talking about David and different things like that, was basically he was just like, David don't know how to fight for you. And I thought what he said was so insightful. He was like, when a dude like David, who has been given everything that he's been giving because of either his family's got money, or just dudes that always look good, have just been given them everything. They never had to fight for anything. So they don't even, it's not even in them. They don't even know how to fight for you, because it's not in, they never had to do that. And especially like when he said somebody that was difficult, and she is difficult and different things like that. And I think that is so true. It's just like sometimes we get so frustrated with these dudes.
I just love the term, the use of the word difficult.
I mean, I think all women, we have like a little, we got a little thing with us.
But Mary Jane is a bit.
Mary Jane's a bit much.
Right? Yeah. She's temperamental.
Yeah.
Word of the day.
So, I mean, and I thought it was very profound, because it's like, people always want to go for the person that looks the best and that has the most and stuff like that, and then you get mad when you're with that person, and then something happens, they don't fight for you and different things like that. And it's like, they don't have. I mean, they don't. Why? They never had to fight for you. And he was like, you know what? You deserve more than the words "I love you." You deserve somebody that's gonna go to bat for you and stuff like that. Yeah. And that's so true. You deserve that. Words are words at the end of the day. If your actions don't equate to your words, then they don't.
Like I used to always say, either step up or step aside.
Hello, thank you, because you can say one thing to me all day, but if your actions don't align with that,
then it means nothing.
I mean, and I would say that's true in real life, but for this character right here, she's the worst. I mean,
she's the worst?
She's the worst. She's the worst. I don't know how anybody could date her.
But it's not that.
She's pretty rough.
But she's very.
She's pretty rough.
I mean, she's really rough around the edges. However, it takes a very special person that can deal with that and different things like that. And so
the same thing. I guess the same question goes to for why though. I mean, unless you're truly in love, or you truly really want this to work, why would you try to reshape somebody so that they could be pleasant?
Well, I think you need to reshape them. I think there's somebody for everybody. God made us in pairs, Adam and Eve. I think that it's someone who will see through her BS and tell her
how to relate to her.
And tell her,
it's about how to relate.
And will make her put her guard down and be a little bit different. Chill for a second. Her anxiety, everything is going high. Just calm down.
Like chill out. And sometimes, like what people do, sometimes is they unintentionally press your buttons that they don't realize that they press your button.
Or they know they are.
Right.
Yeah, but they know they are when they're pressing.
Some people don't, because sometimes like you could do something and you're not aware, and somebody just start going off and stuff like that. You're like, why are you going off on me?
When it's a new thing.
That I did that.
Yeah, when you
and it's just like. And I love those relationships where they're like, you see the one person just kind of lets the other person be crazy. They'll be like, oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah,
they hollering at me today.
Are you done?
Right.
Okay.
Are you done? Are you done?
So we still going to the movies or what?
Right. Are you ready?
Dinner ready?
All right, cool.
Yeah. So that is me. I don't stay angry long at all. So then after
because why bother?
After I bump you out, I'm like,
so
we still going to the movies? We good? And they be looking at me like, no, we not.
I'm done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
You still on that?
You still on that?
Right.
That was 5 minutes ago.
Right.
So, being Mary Jane, we will be with you next week.
Yes. With your fresh face.
Yes. Moving on to Empire. Yeah, so Empire. So all charges were
dropped.
Thank you for Lucius. And so he is a free man.
Mm-hmm.
Roxanne is gone. Jamal is cutting a new album with Neo.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and so
Neo, I love Neo.
I love Neo, and it's all because of you.
I just want to see him dance.
Yes.
So take off that hat.
No, the one song I
can't take off
I'm taking off that hat.
His head is too big for that,
Yeah,
but I
taking
still
off that
love you, Neo. I still love you.
The one song that I it's hard for me to listen to is the song that's so sick of your songs. Because I was like talking to somebody one time before, and I was like,
there's a song.
I'd be like,
that,
I
yes, there's a song that everyone that you think of, every single person that has encountered in life. It's ridiculous.
I know, it's amazing how music like will evoke
do that.
memories and
songs
feelings.
in the key of life.
You can.
112, that album,
112.
Yeah, that was my freshman year in college.
That
Whole album, I remember my ex. Oh Lord, let me drink to that.
Cupid doesn't rhyme.
Let me drink
But
to
you
that.
won't know unless you give it a try. True love.
What's that song mean to you?
Oh, that was high school, so. Yeah.
It meant a lot.
It meant a lot.
It
Senior
might
year,
be-
senior year.
It could possibly mean something now. But
Possibly.
You know, so
Maybe one day.
Lucius is, Jamal is working with Neo, and so.
But he's in that, Jamal's in that joint whining about his boyfriend though. I mean, like, Jamal is the most crying type dude that ever cried.
Well, I don't think he was
TV
crying
show.
about his boyfriend. He was just
Like,
saying he had a dilemma about
was
what to
asking
do.
for advice.
Yeah. And
You would ask your producer for advice about Jamal?
Because Neo is also an
successful.
artist.
Yeah.
He's successful. He's
You
an
wouldn't do
artist.
that?
No, but he was asking about, I guess, I don't want to take, what do you want? He wanted to take Michael on the road with him?
Right. And Neo, who's a touring person
who
who
dealt with that.
Who's dealt with that, would know
he's
that.
Like, hey,
He was
tell me how did it work for you?
Right.
Because Lucius said, do not bring him on there.
But Lucius just trying to be
Yeah.
Right.
Lucius still don't like
Ditch Michael. Michael is another one. Michael is not for Jamal's life.
He basically decides that he's gonna take him because Neo basically said, I've done it both ways, which everybody gave the side of. And he said that they were like, that's you.
I did not even think of it that way until just now.
I didn't think of it
Like,
that
oh
way.
yeah, all right. Yeah, so he was like, but I think if you love him and he's the one for you, then you should take you should take him.
He would be your peace. He would be your light because it gets hectic.
And
Did you say be your peace?
Yeah, peace.
Oh, peace. Okay. Your peace.
Not P-I-E-C. He'll be that too.
Right.
But I meant your peace, like
Your
it's-
peace.
it's
Okay.
technical.
Your serenity.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that peace. You
Okay,
know,
and
both
that too.
pieces.
Hello.
Two stones.
Right.
You're right.
Two birds.
Two birds with one
One
stone.
stone.
The photographer from last episode basically has been really flirting with Jamal, and basically
He's the worst.
Yeah.
Though.
Yes.
He's the grossest.
He comes on too
is.
strong.
And then like in the middle of the hallway, trying
Yeah.
to basically give him some.
Yeah.
Right in the middle of the club.
And and then he was like, a mouth is a mouth.
He did
I was
say that.
like-
He did.
I was like, okay, well, you got a point there.
I mean, he wasn't lying.
Yeah.
He wasn't lying.
Tiana gets robbed.
Now that was kind of creepy though, yo.
It
Now, like I
was.
admit, like that's like one of the first things I didn't see like the beginning of the episode or I wasn't paying attention to it as much as. But when I saw Tiana little thing and the whole girl came with a blade out her tongue, I was like,
When she was
That's
taking a picture and I
that's
saw
some
the blade, I was
stuff.
confused. I was like, are they about to? I thought she was about to get raped or
I
something.
thought you about to get raped though too, y'all.
Because she did it like a little seductively. She did it like a little seductively. So I was like, what's about to happen?
Like, what they doing on Empire this week?
They
Yes.
did all that for
A purse. A purse.
A
Like.
The first, yeah.
Yes, and so I
They
guess
didn't know what Tiana might have had in it though. She might have had something going on in
They
there.
thought she was gonna have like $1 million in it or something.
Not Tiana.
You're right. She is not.
Tiana don't got no.
Tiana is one step away from loving hip hop.
Stop it.
But that was their way of marking Dynasty because they think that Dynasty got a lot of money because they're basically come from Empire. So that's their way of basically like, you're gonna pay us a certain amount of fee every month and different things like that, or we're gonna come and basically harass you and rape you and different things like that. So we meet old Eric Delco, that's not his name, that's his name from CSI Miami, but he comes in and he's gonna be a promoter.
Is it promoter?
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
well, he's a promoter because
Okay.
nobody else wanted to promote them because of this whole thing and stuff like that. But he's also going to be a love interest, I'm sure, for Cookie as well.
Yeah, she needs to.
Well, what happened to Derek Luke?
Derek went back to DC.
Yeah.
I know, but saying they should just bring her back.
Andre has been most of the episode really trying to make amends with her family because he's getting baptized and wants everybody to come. And I guess one of the things before you get baptized is that you make amends with everybody. And so he goes and tells everybody that he's sorry. So he gets the whole family to church, even Lucius, much to everybody's surprise. But
I thought he was gonna catch on fire when he walked through that.
right,
church
okay,
door.
because that's what she said, the devil himself.
Yeah.
But first of all, what kind of baptism is just for one person? Like, I don't think I ever been to no baptism for one person.
I mean,
but
I thought that there was more than one person being
It
baptized.
was just him.
I mean, depends on if that's the only one that's available for baptism. Then
No church that size. That was a huge, like, big
Well,
church.
you notice nobody else was there but the Lions family.
Because it was just for him.
Yeah,
they got money. They got money
money.
now. So.
Yeah, that's true.
You think Beyonce gonna get baptized?
Everybody. Everybody.
No.
Like, guess who's getting baptized today?
Right.
They gonna sell tickets.
Okay. Like, yes. And the choir during the baptism was giving it to me.
Yeah, they were.
For every
Yes.
mountain.
But you know what? Now that you mention it, though, why was there a full choir there for one person being baptized?
Right. That's what I'm
They got money.
They do, but I don't feel like Andre endowed them and wrote a check to the joint, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, now even
I
I'm
don't
like,
understand. Like, they was having a regular church service, and then there was one person being baptized.
Maybe the other people's in the back.
Maybe they was waiting to let them come on out.
You know, churches, they be like, we only doing this once a month.
Yeah,
So as he's getting baptized, he has a flashback to his mom when she was like,
you know what though? I mean, I'm over the flashbacks though. Is this gonna be the whole season about looking at Kelly
doing
Rowland?
the flashback though, so you can know why Lucius is the way he is. Like,
I get that.
Because Kelly
too,
Rowland, her role that she played, she treated him kind of crazy. She was dipping him in the water and all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
She was nutty.
Right.
Yeah, so that's why he's so.
Right, and that's very true. I mean, we like to think of Lucius as just an evil person, a vindictive person, a person that has no heart.
I don't think that Lucius is evil.
Yeah,
and you have Rhonda sitting over there. Oh, good old Rhonda.
Rhonda is not pregnant.
I don't think Rhonda's pregnant
she is either. I said that when I first, I was like, she was not getting that.
But I'm trying to remember why Rhonda even said she was pregnant. Was that because she's
trying
to motivate him?
No, she's trying to get his job back at Empire. So Rhonda's one of those ride or die girls that's gonna do what she needs to do.
Hakeem.
Oh my God!
Yes,
Oh my God! Yes.
All the memes they made.
Oh yes.
He's on a milk cart.
He's on a milk cart.
Yeah.
Hakeem was running and
shirtless.
Right. I guess kidnapped in broad daylight.
In the middle of Chicago.
Shirtless.
And nobody see this and gets kidnapped.
Shirtless.
And so that leaves us the cliffhanger on what's happening. So first of all, why is Hakeem running around like you said, Tiana, by himself? Like that'd be like if Chris
Hakeem should not be running around.
Right, because
there's one thing with Tiana. Hakeem's another thing.
That'd be like if Chris Brown running around.
Just run past me. Like, what?
With no security detail, nobody, nothing. Just like
he ain't got no headphones. He not paying attention. He just running all like.
That Stevie will transfer over to Hot Topics.
Hot Topics. They
hot
so hot.
Topics. They so hot.
They so hot.
Hot Topics. They so hot.
They so hot. I wanna rock. 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 All right. What's hot in the world of Hot Topics this week?
We gotta give somebody a special birthday shout out.
Oh,
whose birthday is it?
What day was it?
Oh, see, honey, it's not me.
It's not your birthday. Whose birthday is it, Mr. Starvin Artist?
It's Hillary Clinton's birthday!
Oh,
hey!
Happy birthday, Miss President. Happy birthday.
Bernie Sanders said, watch it, and Donald Trump said, get it together, and Ben Carson.
I wish it was my birthday. But today is your birthday.
Hey, happy birthday, Hillary. We hope you have an amazing.
Oh, she's just like, hands up.
It's your birthday.
Like,
all I want for my birthday is a good girl.
I was like, I ain't even send them nothing on Facebook or nothing.
She's like, that's a what?
Happy birthday, Hillary. And you know what? Adele broke the internet this past week.
Oh, yeah.
Not only did she break the internet, I went to go look at that video, and it was only 2 days old, and she already had like 58 million views on it.
Yeah, she released her song and her view, and she actually broke the Vivo record for the most views.
Those views were crazy.
In a single day. So she had 27.7 million views in a day, and she broke Taylor Swift's record of 20.
As well she should.
20.1 million for Bad Blood.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a lot. I mean, and, you know, that was a great video. It had our boy, Mac Wiles.
Yes.
In the video. And,
from The Wire and 90210, hey!
You know, and so, just when you thought you was over your ex, pops up Adele, and she's like, got him! Okay. And so she comes with hello, and I gotta read y'all these words to these lyrics. It says, hello. I was wondering after all these years if you'd like to meet to go over everything. They say time's supposed to heal ya, but I'm not done healing. Oh, Adele, you're not doing this to me. Not calling these folks this way. They're like, hey, it's been a few years.
Right, how you doing? I'm good.
I'm good, right. Yeah, so, I mean, this song is great. I'm looking forward to her album. She did say it wasn't a breakup album like the rest of hers, but it's a makeup album. But, Adele, I'm not messing with you. You're not about to be taking me through all these emotions. Like, you just not. Oh, my God. Adele, girl.
But she looks great.
Oh, my God, she looks amazing. For anybody to be gone 4 or 5 years. And to slay. Like she has, it's just remarkable.
Way to go, boo.
Right, because like most artists are so scared to be gone out of the limelight, so they just keep releasing songs and songs.
Stuff that's not even good.
That's not good, and just for the sake of, I gotta be relevant.
Right.
I mean, but there are certain artists, and Adele, in a very short amount of time, has become one of them, that no matter what they release, people are going to eat it up. You know, if people have been waiting for Anita Baker to drop an album for 20 years now. So, well, I'm not necessarily.
I thought you was gonna say like Beyonce, because I'm about to say.
Well, Beyonce's album's only 2 years old, though.
Right, but anything
we still waiting.
We still waiting. I just know I'm gonna wake up and the whole album's gonna be released with the videos and the tours gonna be in the mixes.
She's getting ready to release.
You know she does it. Like I wake up and then everyone's on I'm looking on my timeline. Beyonce new album. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, put it this way, maybe not Tiffany. And maybe not Mr. J. Allen, but I know a lot of people out there are still waiting on.
Like my mom's era.
I'm a fan of music, period. So I don't stop at one period or another.
Like mom's era.
Yeah, like her mom's era. But, you know, yes. But yes, people are waiting.
Please let us know if you check up on Anita's.
Let us know. Let me know specifically.
All right. Well, this past weekend, Jim and the Holograms movie was released. And I was so upset because this movie was a complete departure from everything Jim and the Holograms that we grew up as the 80s, 90s babies.
I'm not even motivated to see
So Jim and the Holograms is a thing about a woman, first of all, that has these magic earrings that she projects holograms and changes herself to this superstar. She has these rivals and misfits. You don't know Jim?
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
When I saw the movie, I was like, oh
my God. Well, Jim and Holograms, this was my show, and people have been for a long time been wanting this live action movie. So people were very disappointed to find out that this was such a departure from the cartoon, which was such a cult following. So one of the actresses who played Shayna is being accused right now of not being black enough to play the character. And her dad, who's a famous person, Harold Paneru, who's from Lost, basically is trying to defend his daughter because people are saying that she's not black enough. But I'm going to ask you. Is she black?
Oh, wait. I didn't know this was the one you was talking about. This is her?
This is Shayna from Jam. This is the live action Shayna. Honey, you are literally not black enough.
She's not black enough.
Like Shayna was this sassy, dark-skinned girl with an afro.
And yeah, I'm not shading the young lady who played the role, but I mean, like, literally, like, you know,
you're not literally black enough.
Literally, I mean, we're that's not the character.
Right, we're not saying that, like, you don't embody black culture or nothing like that, that you're not.
Well, I mean, if she's black, she's black, but I'm saying, but she's literally not.
No, she's mixed. She's black and white. Mixed.
She's not her.
Yes, no.
She's not her.
No, and the thing about it is, it's like, Hollywood is always trying to whitewash characters and different
Poor
things
Storm.
like that.
Poor Storm.
Right, Storm was one of those, and it's like our dark-skinned sisters always get the short end of things. But Shayna was one of the people.
And no, but Storm should have been Angela Bassett.
Bassett,
yeah, no.
Where'd
that accent come from?
People wanted Grace Jones to be Storm.
Grace Jones would have been a bomb Storm too.
She would have been.
Would have been a bomb
But
Storm.
you know, I mean, this is not Shayna. Like, you're a black girl with an afro. That's like no. And Jim and the Holograms tanked this weekend in the box office, and rightfully so, because you cannot take something like Jam and expect people
Jam, that sounds like a promotion right there.
Right.
You cannot take something like that and expect you cannot take something like that and take everything that everybody loves away from it and think that people are gonna be excited about it. They're just not. So.
Well, I mean, and I guess the movie already got bad reviews because it wasn't promoted very well. I saw a commercial for it.
Well, when it came out, people were upset.
Yeah, people were very mad about it. People have been mad about it for quite some time,
right.
for months.
Yeah. So there's nothing about the cartoon which everybody loved, and people have been for years and years and years been wanting this movie to get made. Then you make it and you take everything about the cartoon away. Like, everything about the cartoon away. There's nothing. This is more a Hannah Montana than Jam and the Holograms. It was. It literally was Hannah Montana.
For me, I'm kind of like, leave those kind of things alone. Like, when they made the Smurfs movies, and I was a big fan of the Smurfs in the 80s, I didn't see the Smurf movies with those people running around.
Well, I saw the Smurfs movie.
Of course he did, because he has it on DVD. But, like, I did not see that. I mean, not just because I want to leave my memories alone like it is. And I'm sure.
I mean, I think successful franchises like G.I. Joe or Transformers were able to do well, and they both were all by Hasbro's, which is Jam and the Holograms as well, too. And so, if those franchises can recreate those and be very successful, but those franchises also stayed true to their roots. They didn't come and abandon everything that was Transformers or G.I. Joe.
I think that they probably figured that Jim was probably a lesser known show and that they could probably tweak it.
No. People love.
Oh no, I'm not. I know very well that people love Jim. I'm talking about the fact that it's not. The Transformers never went away. G.I. Joe never really went away. There was always another cartoon that followed it. You know, it was always a Transformers, Beast Wars, Transformers, this generation. Transformers was always there. But Jim and the Holograms ended in 1988.
Yeah, well, that's that.
It ended in 1988, so people didn't figure that if there was anything else to go on. So.
Yeah, so that tape brings us
to...
I don't know what I was watching, but
that was my show. Jam is truly outrageous.
He used to train that he had magic.
He really did. He used to. He's doing it right now.
Showtime synergy. Right. So that brings us to our question of the day, or topic of the week, rather. So we're gonna, if you've ever seen Sex in the City, we're gonna substitute a word for coloring. Because, when Charlotte was colored with her, she was coloring. And so people basically say that there's certain days of people, there's a recent study that came out and said there's certain days of the week that people should color, that people expect to color. Like birthdays, they think people should color, anniversaries, when they go out on vacations, that they should color and different things like that. So are there any times that you think that you should color?
Every time I go to bed.
I mean, like days that you think that you just have to.
Like the weekends, I feel like I color the weekends all weekend. I color.
Right.
That's like all weekend.
Yeah.
But sometimes weekdays, I'm tired from
work. But are there days like special occasions or days that you think like if I don't
birthdays, holidays,
right? Like Valentine's Day was one of those too that people thought.
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day. I think you should color during Valentine's Day. I think you should color during birthdays. I think it's very rude if you don't color. Anniversaries, you should color.
My birthday, I'd be tired because I'd be bar hopping.
That's whack.
You better make one color, honey. That should be at the bottom of your list. That's the bar color. That should be right there.
You're going to get that sloppy color.
Oh, God. Nobody wants lazy color, okay? We don't want you outside the line.
You're going to give me like whatever's
laziness.
I'm coloring on my birthday. So
okay.
I'm a Bill Cosby. Either we go color.
Oh, no, I cannot.
Either we go color or I'm going to color.
Let's hope this don't turn up with no transcripts on no trial. Like,
I cannot. I need
Okay.
to drink to that.
Be careful. Be tolerant.
I make sure ain't nothing in this drink.
Yeah, right.
Wake
I
up
poured
color.
those. You said.
Yes. So what about you guys? Is there certain days that you think you should color? Let us know in the box below. And so that's our show. It's always great to have you in the living room.
Even though I'm not special.
Yeah, you're
You're special to me.
Thank
You are so special.
Yeah, so we'll see you guys next week. Peace.